Hello and welcome back to the 7th episode of the ECast. Today I have brought on someone very special. He is a moderator of the game and he also has over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Everyone, welcome FuzzyStorm.
Hello, guys. How are we doing today?
We're doing good. What about you?
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Alright, well, on this show, basically, we're just gonna ask you some questions for the audience to get to know you a little bit better. And yeah,
That
Sounds good.
Yeah.
pretty cool. So, I'm gonna start with the first question. And this one is one that we ask pretty much everyone we have on. How did you get your name?
How did I get my name? Okay. So it's just. Oh, do you mean my YouTube name or my Roblox name? Because they're different.
Oh yeah, I did
Oh.
actually know that, but I guess we can just take both.
Both?
I guess you can just
Yeah.
talk about both.
Both. Okay. So I'm just gonna start with YouTube name because that's kind of what I just use for everything, which is FuzzyStorm. It's just a combination of two different words. Fuzzy. It was just some like weird thing that I did with like my hand. Like I would like curl it like into a fist and like make the thumb move up and down. And it was just something like silly I did when I was like, I don't know, 6 years old or something, and called it Fuzzy. And then Storm was the name of one of my old cats. And I just smashed the names
Hey.
together. Bam, there it is. And then for Roblox is kind of basically the same thing, just like Fuzzy Rocks 123. 123 is my birthday. And Rocks, it's not actually like rocks, it's like, oh, you rule. Like, yeah, this rocks. So Fuzzy Rocks 123. That's where that came from.
Damn, that's actually very interesting.
Yeah. So, next question. What country are you from?
United States.
All right.
Simple enough.
That was yeah.
Simple enough.
All right. Well, the next question is: are you a fan of Persona?
Sure am.
Loud and proud, huh?
I love Persona. I've played 3, 4, and 5, and I love them. So, yeah.
That's great.
And your profile picture is from Persona, right?
No.
Oh. Is it? Oh. Never mind. Like on YouTube, I mean.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, it's Morgana.
Okay.
Persona 5. Sorry, I thought you were talking about my Discord one.
All right. I know that I think your Discord one is from the Digital Circus.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I still
So-
haven't watched the new episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too. Yeah. So, next question. Why did you stop making guide videos?
Why did I stop making guide videos? It's like it's just kind of simple. I just kind of just stopped caring about making them. I mean, like, I feel like most people can kind of just figure out the towers themselves at this point, and I kind of just didn't really care enough to make them. Also, just kind of like, I don't really just want to make them, like, because it's kind of just me talking to myself for like an hour or something like that, and it's just like I don't really like edit them or anything, and it's just kind of, just like, I mean, I could go back. I've always said I wanted to go back to making them at some point, but I just like never did. And yeah, I don't know, just don't really feel like it.
That's fair.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I did use your Tower of Oblivion, secret ending tutorial. That one's good. I did use that one. All right. Well, do you still actively play EToH?
Do I still actively play EToH? Not EToH itself, but I've been grinding a lot of towers in the Eternal Abyss. I
Oh.
try to like clear out a bunch of those towers, like pretty much anything from insane to terrifying, and a lot of the katas as well.
That's fair.
All right, and pretty much connected to this, what's your hardest in EToH?
My hardest in EToH, just like in EToH itself, or just like in general? Like
both,
hardest
both,
tower?
both.
Both? Okay. My hardest EToH tower is Grow Punishment. I've beaten every tower in the game.
Uh-huh.
But my hardest tower in general is Elysian Crossings, which is bottom horrific.
Okay, nice.
It's pretty good. And I've noticed that you had other videos on your channel about Geometry Dash. What is your hardest in Geometry Dash?
I just beat a level called Ruler of Everything, which is like a few spots above Bloodbath on the all-rated Extreme Demons list. I don't really know if it's harder. I mean, it's kind of really close for me. But I got super lucky on Bloodbath. I fluked it from 58. and I got really unlucky on Ruler of Everything, where I died over 97 times, so I can't really compare them. But it's one of those two. So
Damn.
it's really up to whatever you might think is harder.
Still pretty good, I'll say.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't heard of the level, but I definitely knew the song. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Tally ho.
Tally
a little
ho.
tiring to listen to
Yeah.
after a while.
all right. So this one is like because I heard your friends talking about this, or you, I'm not sure. Do you play Rocket League?
I do play Rocket League, just a little bit.
What rank are you?
I'd say I'm like plat skill, but like I've reached diamond in a few things, but I also mainly got
Oh.
carried by some of my IRL friends because they're like really good at the game. They can
Mhm.
reach like champ, grand champ.
Yo.
So they kind of carried me up to diamond, but I've reached diamond with some other friends who are around my skill level as well. So
Do you
All
play
right,
on a PC or like controller?
I play on PC. Well, I use my controller on my PC.
Oh, okay.
But
all right.
Fair enough. But when did you start playing EToH?
I started EToH back in April of 2020, but that's not my first experience with like actual like obbies. I mean, I feel like a lot of people also had this experience, but they played like Impossible Obby and Ultimate Obby before that. I got to white on Impossible Obby, and that level is top 1, so can't beat that.
Yeah.
And then I got to Dark Gray on Ultimate Obby, which has like that deep flick from one trust to another, and that like blew my mind. I didn't know how to do that. I couldn't figure it out. So I just stopped there. And then I found it around like when COVID was happening. So I was just so bored. It was just me and one of my IRL friends. And we were just sitting in call and we were like, okay, what are we gonna do? We're so bored. And I kept seeing this guy on my friends list playing Jupiter's Towers of Heck, and I was like, okay, I gotta know what this game is. Like, keeps playing it, I just gotta know. So joined and then beat, I think, the first 3 beginner towers, and then I think Tower Killjoys in the same day. And then we kind of progressed together up until like Citadel laptop splitting, and then we kind of broke apart there. I kept going, he didn't. Yeah.
Damn. So you stopped playing the game?
I mean, he's still played it. He's progressed. He's beaten Journey's End now, but
Oh.
but I progressed a lot faster than he did because I just found it really fun.
I actually played the game around the same time. Like I started playing the game also there.
Same.
I think it was just
Started
because of the pandemic. Like,
I feel
we had
like
servers.
there's like a lot of people from
Yeah.
that era did.
Did you like the April Fool's event? It was kind of peak. Back in
April Fool
2020.
for 2020.
Yeah.
I did not. I was not playing the game when that was a thing. I
Aw,
played
damn.
early mid-April.
Damn. So
It was
you
like
missed
April
it.
10th, I think. Yeah, just barely.
Damn. This is a peak event.
All right. So, what do you think of? Hold on.
Not remember
just-
the name.
Sorry. My EToH knowledge is
South
not
Wildly
very...
Wacky Wonders.
Wildly Wacky Wonders. Okay. Yeah. What do you think of that tower now?
What do I think of Tyler Wildly Wacky Wonders? I like the tower. I think it's pretty good. I made like a weird like stupid video about it. It was like, let's
Yeah.
go gambling, and then like a bunch of stupid
I
fails
saw
that I had. I do like that tower. I think it has a lot of really good gameplay in it, and a lot of really fun and cool ideas. But it's kind of just agony to play sometimes, like because you go, you get far, you fall, you like mess up like a tiny bit. You might not even mess up. Like sometimes the tower can just kill you. Like there's random parts where you can just like hit an insta kill like barely through the wall or through the ground, and you'll just die. And it's
Damn.
kind of annoying, but like it like the more that it happens, the more you get far and then just die and have to do it all over again. It gets annoying, and like I can see why people wouldn't like it. I think it's fine. I mean, I also did it when my hardest was Cruel Punishment, so it wasn't like that bad for me, but it was still really kind of just frustrating.
Yeah, the punishment is like, I don't even know. It's just like, just one mistake and you're dead. I don't like those
Yeah.
kind of towers, I'll be honest.
Not a lot of people do, and I don't really like those towers mostly either, but like it's short enough to the point where it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah. Alright, well, what is your favorite and least favorite tower in the game?
My favorite and least favorite. Okay. Favorite, it's the coldest take ever. It's nothing new. I played through that around when, like when Zone 9 released with a friend, and it was just like, it took us a while. It took us a few hours because we did it with no guide, but it was just one of the most fun experiences I've had with the game. It was just a blast just watching that tower happen, you know? Like, it was just so much fun. And then least favorite in EToH. My least favorite tower is not in EToH, but do you want to know the one in EToH or do you want both?
You can say both.
Both? Okay. I'm gonna start with my least favorite in general. It's Tortuous Oblivion. It's in TEA. It's like Curved Descent, but make the gameplay like 100 times more annoying, and just make it like loop fail central, and then the last few floors are impossible, and they kill you if you fail. It was so annoying. It took me like 40 hours or something ridiculous like that, even though my hardest was Cruel Punishment when I beat it. It was, I don't know. It made me so mad, and I hated playing it. And then my least favorite in EToH, I made like a list noting all my least favorite towers, but I think for EToH specifically, I'm not really sure. I think it's probably like, does Pit of Misery count?
Yeah, we'll count it.
Yeah.
Okay, it probably was a tower. That is
just... Oh my god, yeah.
It's horrible. It's just horrible. There's nothing good about it. It's just all terrible. But like, if you want like an actual tower though.
Yeah, I guess you can give like an actual tower that isn't.
Yeah.
Haven't really thought about that one too much. I mean, I don't like elongated runs, so I don't know if I consider that my least favorite. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'm honestly not too sure. I haven't thought about it in a while.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people don't really have like a least favorite because, you know, they mostly kind of block it out of their mind. Like they forget about it because it's like their least favorite, if that makes sense.
No, yeah. I mean, I generally like towers more than I dislike them. Yeah. It's like I tend to have a lot of fun even with towers that I don't think are very good. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I just haven't thought about it too much.
Yeah. All right, so next question. Now these are more related to like you being, you know, a moderator in the EToH server. So, yeah. Has it been difficult being a mod?
Has it been difficult? Hasn't. It's I don't know. It's a little bit. I kind of want to be careful when I'm talking about this because I don't really know like what I should and shouldn't say. But like, I mean, you know, in a community that's as big as the EToH server, there's bound to be people who are just gonna do things, right?
Yeah, and I get that.
It's just like sometimes you just gotta deal with it, and there's usually things that just happen like every day, and I get like pings and whatnot a lot, but overall it's not the worst. I mean I signed up for it. I enjoy doing it. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, you take
but
responsibility.
It's nothing crazy.
I get that. Yeah. And I also was like, you know, I wasn't sure how much you were gonna talk about it because, you know, I know there's a lot of stuff like you can't really talk about like publicly. So yeah. Alright, but what are some qualities of being a moderator if you want to share?
Some qualities, just like some like perks?
Yeah, I guess that's what I meant by it.
I just like usually whenever people like, because the game can be a little buggy sometimes, so just like, especially like the tower rushes, like I actually had to teleport someone in a tower rush earlier because they got soft locked. But I just like being able to just like help people out of those situations, especially because it was so inaccessible before like the new mods. Like it would like you pretty much wouldn't get that like at all. You just have to redo it. But like being able to like help people who get soft locked and like, you know, the game is the game and it doesn't work, then it's just fun. I like helping people out.
I
Stuff
really
like
like
that.
that answer because as a person who's beaten all the tower rushes, I really like that you're like available for it. And I know another person who got teleported here, but yeah, I appreciate that also for
Yeah,
getting that TP. Well,
re- really good that you like helping other people. Yeah. So now, do you get recognized in the game a lot?
Uh, in specifically EToH, I would say somewhat. Um, Most of the times people won't say anything, but I've definitely had a lot of times where I've joined a game and people like, "Oh my god, is that the real FuzzyStorm?" And it's like, I don't really like entertain it too much, but like if someone just like wants to say like hi or something or ask me like a question, like I'll respond. But like I don't really. It's not like every single time, and it's not like never either. It's like just every now and then,
yeah, I get that. Well, do you like the state that the game is in now?
I like the state that the game is in. I would say that I do. Obviously, I don't think everything's perfect. Nothing's perfect. But I think that the game is in a very decent state at the moment. I really like a lot, like specifically the Purgatorio update. I think Purgatorio is a really cool area. I don't know how great it is for beginners because I'm not a beginner,
Yeah.
but I think it's a really nice area, and I think it like okay, this might sound like really cheesy, but it's like it kind of like signifies like the new era for the game. Like it's like EToH now. It's like we're leaving like the past behind. It's kind of cool. I like it. I think the game runs very well now, especially with the new recode. At least for me. I mean, obviously some people have different PCs and whatnot, and I did get a new PC somewhat recently, so I don't know how it runs for other people, but it runs fine for me. And I think it's just there's a lot of content. You can do so much, and you can spend a lot of time on the game and get a lot out of it. So I think it is in a decent state at the moment.
Yeah, I think Purgatorio also definitely helped like new players a lot when that got improved.
I hope it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think like anything about it could be improved though, like the game?
Anything about Purgatorio or just the game in general?
No, not
The game.
specifically, yeah, just the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Bit of a think.
It's I haven't really thought about it too much, but yeah, I think there are things that could be improved, like especially for like entering like later SC like terrifying kind of. I feel like a lot of options are very limited, specifically for soul crushings, and I know that's not like anything that is the game is really doing wrong, but like especially like some really like niche techniques like the like flicking around like a truss or something like that. Like there's nothing in the game that really teaches you how to do that, and then if you start playing, let's say like Uncanny Agony, and there's like that one part on 7 where you have to flick around the trusses, and it's like it will like hit you like a truck. Like I don't know how to do this. Like you gotta have to just like figure it out. I feel like it's very difficult to actually be able to like nothing tells you how to do it. You just have to figure it out, and it's like I kind of wish there was more entry for things like that, especially since a lot of the katas need you to do it, and it's just like I guess that's kind of why guides exist, but like I feel like you can only get so much from like a guide. You need like kind of need the experience yourself. Like you need to do it.
So do you think there should be like more indication maybe, or
more indication? I don't really think indication is the something that would help. I mean, like I feel like no one's really made like a true tutorial on how to do a lot of the trust tech in the game, which is why I made that one post asking if people would be interested in me making one of those, and then I never did it just because I don't know, I just didn't. But I do think that kind of having like a very comprehensive like guide to a lot of the trust tech and generally other tech in the game too, like how to, wraparounds, how to do wraparounds properly, like a bunch of CO stuff, just how to do a lot of the things the game kind of expects you to figure out.
Yeah, but I guess you kind of learn that as you go, I would say.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but like it's not like some of the stuff just isn't super clear though. So I feel like having a more defined, comprehensive way of showing them would
That
be
is true though.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, will you beat something harder in GD?
Will I beat something harder in GD? I don't know because the way that I play the game is very on and off. Actually, right before I joined here, I was playing a level. It was just some stupid level called Barbaros Finale. It's silly, it's stupid, and wouldn't be a new hardest. I mean, according to All Rated Extreme Demon list, it would be, but I don't really know if it's truly harder because the levels are so close to each other on the list, and obviously there's so many like different like one list will say this, but this list will say that, and it's like it differs. It really just depends on like your opinion. But if you're thinking like a genuine like new hardest, like this is definitely new hardest, this is definitely harder than Bloodbath, Rule of Everything, whatever. I don't know. It really depends how much I want to push myself to do it, because I'm pretty satisfied with where I'm at right now. But I know the game gets like exponentially harder in like the later Extreme Demons. So I don't know.
It's gotten so much harder in just these past few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, Rule of Everything is still like a good achievement.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud that I finished it off, because especially considering how unlucky I got with it, it felt good to beat it.
Because it's also XL. Like those, you can get very unlucky on.
Yeah.
All right. Will you beat anything harder than your current hardest in EToH?
That's also something that I'm not so sure about, because okay, here's the problem. So I don't know how good you guys are at the game. I don't know if you're also like up where like Horrific or somewhere
I'm not.
in SC plus.
My hardest Shining Excursion.
Shining Excursion, okay. Yeah, it's like Horrific is just it's just in such a bad state. I hate where Horrific's at right now. It's a lot of the towers are just either like low quality or just are not fun to play. And I feel like Horrific is where the game starts to get like it just starts to become not that fun to play. Like the towers just get so difficult to the point where you don't really want to play them, because it's like, okay, this is just so hard, I don't want to play this. That's kind of how I feel about it right now. But like Elysian Crossings, and I've also beaten Jabberwock Jagger, which depending on who you ask could be Kata or Horrific, I don't really care. But I feel like those lower end, like really low end Horrifics are kind of like the limit to what I think can make a fun tower. Obviously, like there could be towers higher than that could be fun, but I just don't really think that most of them are that fun. And unless there's like a resurgence where people start making like a bunch of really good towers in Horrific, then I'm probably not gonna bother with it.
Yeah, once you get to Horrific Plus, it's like the game becomes so much like harder. And it's just like impossible. That's why I still haven't beaten my first Horrific, because I just don't have the time to like grind as much as I used to.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm very comfortable with like Kata. Like I can do Katas in like usually if they're like mid lower end, maybe even higher end, I can just do them like under 10 hours, which is it's not much of a commitment for me. But like anything higher than that just gets kind of a lot.
I can see that. But will you upload more frequently in the future?
No, probably not.
Damn.
I have nothing. I just have nothing I want to, upload. I feel like, especially with a lot of like, I feel like if I wanted to make something, I would be a Raging Tempest guide. But I feel like most people who wanted to beat Raging Tempest kind of have already done it, and it's also not that complicated of a tower. Like you can kind of figure out how to do it. Like it's a lot less complicated than something like TOCR, where you need those trust skills. You need those like that precision to be able to really do it. I mean, TORT is really precise too, but like it's just like you need those skills for that, but you don't need it for Raging Tempest. And I feel like you could just figure it out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So, who are your inspirations, like, for YouTube?
My inspirations, just in general.
Both.
I mean, like,
yeah. Go ahead.
YouTube and like, I don't anything.
I don't know if I have any like inspirations per se, but to like when I started that channel, it was just from like just some guy I was like talking to back in 2020, where he had like his own, obviously it like wasn't anything crazy, but he was like, yeah, you should start making EToH content. I think you could be really good at it considering you're like a really good player. And I had only beaten like true skill at the time or something, I don't even know. But yeah, it was just kind of, he told me to do that, and I started making things. And then when I started like doing like live streams or whatever, like people just tended to enjoy who I was, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess I can continue doing this. And then it kind of just went up and up from there, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Hold on. I'm looking at this site. Who are the people on your YouTube banner and who made that image?
Okay, so the people on the YouTube banner, let me actually just quickly pull it up right now. So this is a group of friends that I talked to way back when. I don't know if I can see the full thing. Oh, yeah, there we go. So if I remember correctly, so the guy to my right's Incendious. The guy above me is Drake6431. The guy to the left is Corbini. And then the guy to my right is the guy who inspired me to start the channel. And then I don't remember the rest, but yeah, it was just a small group of friends that I had back in 2020 who I just talked to a lot when I was progressing, specifically in like the lower difficulty ranges.
And do you know who made that image?
Yeah, I think their name was Just Start Now. I don't know if you guys know them, but I haven't spoken to them in forever. But I do believe that they were the person that made it.
Yeah, fair.
I think they also made some other things, but I don't really remember that much. It's been a while.
Yeah. All right. What are you studying currently? If you are.
What am I studying?
Yeah.
So I'm doing criminal justice right now. I'm in my third year of college.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Nice.
And will you ever only stick to one type of content in the future?
Well, I feel like that kind of ties into like the part where I just wasn't gonna like, continue making like videos. Yeah. I mean, like if I were to continue making things, yeah, it probably would be just guides that are just like not terribly edited, just kind of like raw recordings with cuts in them that just explain what needs to be explained. Because I feel like, I mean, okay, this is no shade to like anyone, but like some guides that I've seen are just so over the top. Like you don't need, like, I feel like you don't really like need all like this, like all these visuals on the screen depicting things, saying whatever. You just kind of have to, especially for the harder towers, you just kind of explain the strats, explain how you do them and what you do, and then move on. Like, I feel like that's just kind of what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And I feel like for like voice commentaries especially, you also kind of have to have that, personality in a way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can't just like, because like mediocre commentaries, for example, he kind of had that like personality that made the videos like interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
And you gotta have that. I feel like if you gotta like get started on voice commentaries. But I mean, that's just my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So, all right. So, do you think EToH should be kata or Krivic?
EToH. That is a good question. So when I beat EToH, I grinded it a lot back in like 2021, or it wasn't like a lot, but I grinded it for like a few days. I got to 6 once, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then I just dropped it, didn't play it. And then, obviously, back in like July and August of last year, I actually went and beat the tower. I don't really know. It's like that tower was just so hard for me. Like, I wouldn't consider it my hardest tower, but it felt like it feels like the hardest thing I've ever beat. Like, it's just it was just so difficult for me. I don't know if it's because I was just on like a lower frame rate. I was using 75, and I know a lot of people were using like 144 and 240 then. But I feel like if I were to play it now, because I play on 120 now, I feel like I would find it a lot easier. And and considering that like higher FPS has become a lot more like normalized recently, I feel like Kata is fine for it. But if you want to call it horrific, I think that's not invalid. Like, that's a perfectly fine statement to make, I would say.
Yes.
So you would call it Kata, or
I would call it Kata. I think I have it put at like high peaked Kata on my personal list.
Yeah, it's very interchangeable.
Yeah.
All right. What is your final goal for EToH if you have one?
My final goal. Well, it used to be beating Cruel Punishment, and then I did that.
Yeah.
And then it was to beat at least one horrific, and then I did that. I think because I don't really care about beating anything like an Unreal or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think my final goal for it would just be beat all the things that I want to, that I find interesting. Like, play a tower, don't leave anything unfinished. Like, if I play something, just see it through to the end. Like, don't drop it, don't put it away, just do it. And then once I think I only have like one tower where I've really dropped it. It was Stone Classic, because it's the worst tower ever.
Mm.
But yeah, if I were to say anything, it would just kind of be finish that, and then if I started anything else, finish that, and then just be done after a certain point.
If I can ask, what about like per se being a moderator for the game, if that makes sense?
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was gonna say like there's also the goal for that and the goal as a player, because they kind of have like those that two different sides. For being a moderator, just I don't really know. Just kind of just helping people when I can. That's kind of it. That's the simple answer.
That's fair.
So, 1 second. Do you still play Tria?
Tria?
Yeah, Tria OS.
I don't play it terribly often. I haven't played it in a while, but I do. Like occasionally, I'll hop on and I'll try to do something.
Do you know about the map Nas Astra?
Yeah.
I really want to beat that one.
That is a cool map. I know someone who likes Tria a lot and he's beaten things like Nos Astra, Ascension to Heaven, The Sin.
Yeah, dude, Ascension to Heaven too. Oh
stuff like that. He's beaten a lot of those maps. I mean, he said he didn't think Nos Astra is that good. Like, I feel like I've seen people who have beaten Nos Astra say like it doesn't play that well, which is fair, I guess. I mean, it looks learny. It looks kind of there's a lot of like moving aspects to it. That is a cool map though. I would definitely want to beat that at some point. That is very, very cool.
Yeah. The music also carries a lot.
That is true. Yeah, the music makes a lot of it, in my honest opinion. But yeah, I'd like to beat at least one Eternal. That would be cool. Mm-hmm. But I don't really care enough right now.
Yeah, that is fair. Well, this is a bit of a change in what we just talked about, but will you come back to streaming?
That I think maybe, because the reason I say maybe is because it's kind of funny you asked that, because I've kind of like thought about it recently, like I guess this can kind of go back to one of my inspirations. Like, I watch like a lot of like Nepesta videos. I think Nepesta is hilarious. I think he's a great guy,
Really
and I feel like a lot of how, kind of like how I talk, is kind of affected by that. I don't really know if that's true or not, but I feel like we're kind of like similar in some way, but kind of just have like that drive to want to entertain people. You know, it's like I enjoyed streaming. I think it's fun, but it's just like something that I just don't really do anymore, just because I don't know, just I don't really have like the drive to do it. But maybe in the future, if something changes, then
Yeah, it's also very different from content creation.
yeah, absolutely.
So, do you like classic levels or platformers more?
In GD,
Yeah.
I don't really know, because I know I feel like I'm saying I don't really know, or maybe a lot. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay.
I haven't like thought about a lot of this stuff. I'm just thinking. I think both of them have their strength and weaknesses.
Definitely.
But I would say just because I'm just more of a platformer guy. Like, kind of the only things that I've been playing in GD recently are classic levels, but I did used to play a lot of platformer when that released. I was like keeping up with like the top ones. Like, I would beat those, like the Tower 22 when that was top one. I beat that. I think I beat that with the old slippery physics, actually. I'm not sure. But yeah, I beat that. I didn't beat the Abyss when it was top one, but I did beat the Abyss and Terminal Heaven, things like that. And then my current hardest is Free Solo, which was top one at the time I beat that, and I love that level. But yeah, I would say I probably enjoy platformer more, just because it's more traditional and at least for me, it's more traditional to me and what I'm used to, with being able to like stop and like process like the jump and then go for it, rather than just having to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm just better at it, and just I find it more fun.
It's also kind of more like a patience test than normal levels.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, let me see. Have you upgraded your PC in recent time?
Yeah, I think I said so earlier, but I got a new PC in December, beginning of December of last year.
Nice.
And I don't really know how to like compare them, but I'll just just like a general upgrade. Like, it went from like an i5 to an i9, and then from a 1060 to a 5070. I don't remember the specific number. I think it's a 5070 though. But yeah, definitely a big upgrade for my PC, and that's also kind of one of the things why I don't really do towers like too much, is because I can actually like play things now, like games that are like graphically intensive and require like things that I wanted to play but just weren't able to because of physical limitations.
Yeah,
it's just like I can actually do that now. So
yeah, the reason I asked is because when your video on Tower Elysium Crossings, you mentioned the tower was too laggy for you, so I was like wondering if you upgraded since.
Yeah, something I found out recently, or actually like a little while ago, like it wasn't like I could have ran I think I could have ran the tower while recording without dropping frames, because I only realized that whenever I was in like a Discord VC, that's when it would start to drop. Like, there's like some weird interaction between like Roblox and like Discord VCs. I think it has something to do with their like anti-cheat. But that was the thing that caused the frame drops. And I only found a way that I could, like, if I use browser Discord, it wouldn't do that. I don't know why. There's just something different between the app and browser. But, like, it lost my train of thought. Yeah. There's just some weird interaction between them. And, like, I only found that out, like, at the tail end of having my old PC. So it wasn't really too useful to me then. So yeah, that's kind of sucks.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Would you say your channel can never reach its prime again?
Yeah, no, definitely not. Unless I put in like maybe like because like a lot of the things I did were really like super like impressive back then. Like I was beating like a lot of like the hardest towers, and it was uploading constantly, and I was in that space, but like for like the past like while I've like dissociated from that space, and it's kind of like trying to force myself back in it just like wouldn't. I don't really want to do it. I don't think anyone else would want to see it. They would just be like, it's just not, I don't really want to try to do that anymore. I mean, like, I think video editing is really cool. And I think it's something that I would like to, it's something that I would definitely like to be better at and try to make like cool, like things like some people do. But like, I just kind of don't really have the motivation to do it.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. This is a very important question. Tiered obbies or classic towers?
Classic towers.
Fair enough.
I mean, like, I've beaten my fair share of tiered obbies, but I just don't really enjoy them nearly as much as classic towers because, like, maybe it's just because the gameplay in tiered obbies is on average a lot harder, just because they're not as long, unless you have something like the Void, which is like 100 hours long. But, I just like the classic towers more. I mean, like, the single stage, you go up, and especially if you fail, like, you're not guaranteed to go to the bottom. Like, you can, like, land on things, but if you fail a tiered obby, it's over. You gotta go back to the beginning. And it's like, like, I mean, classic towers kind of suck. There's, like, the unindicated traps and crap, but, like, I mean, most of them aren't, like, that bad, though. I don't really mind it too much, especially if I can, like, pull up, like, something on the side to, like, see, like, what's coming up and what I should watch out for. I would definitely prefer towers over tiered obbies.
I know you used to like slats obbies a lot.
Yeah, I played a lot of those, especially because one of my friends was also grinding a lot of those as well. And, I mean, I wasn't as good at them as he was, but I thought they were kind of fun, especially because they did used to be big. Like, people used to play them a decent amount. I mean, even though it was still the more niche part of the obby community, they still got a lot more traction than they do like nowadays.
The Bean series was crazy popular back then.
I know, Bean series was crazy popular. I don't even know why. I mean, the obbies weren't like that good. They weren't even like that revolutionary or anything. But like, they were just, I don't know. People just liked them. And I guess I did too.
And what is your hardest like tiered obby?
Hardest tiered obby right now is Enigmatic Void.
That's really good.
I didn't do it for like, I did it for I assume you guys know UHBL, Ultra Hard Badge List. Maybe heard of it. Yeah, it's becoming more and more popular. I did it for that because it was on that, and I was like, I remember me and some friends were like, we were gonna try to like, as a group, try to get a bunch of them, and then they were like, "Yep, you're doing Enigmatic Void, by the way, because we hate you." So, yeah, I ended up doing that. It only took like 10 hours, surprisingly, so it wasn't anything crazy, but yeah, yeah, that's why I did it.
That's fair enough.
All right. Do you still do tower rushes?
No, tower rushes are a waste of time, in my opinion.
I agree.
All right.
Because like, I mean, I know like, I mean, I don't mind if people play them. I mean, they can be fun. Like, especially if you're just like, if you're bored and you just have like some friends and you're like, oh, you want to just do this tower rush, and then you could just do it. Like, you can kind of no brain, just like have a conversation, whatever, just power your way through it. It's a good time waster, but like, I feel like there's just no incentive to do it. Like, even with the extended checklist in the game, it's not enough for me to want to do it.
I mean, you used to do tower rushes, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to do them a lot. I did all the ring ones, some sub-realm ones, I think Forgotten Ridge specifically, and then I did zones 1 through 4. But once I reached zone 5, it was just like something like just like flicked in my brain. It was just like, why would I ever want to do zone 5 tower rush? And then that just kind of carried over to every other area, especially with the new zones, like zone 9 and zone 10. That would take so long and it's just like I can't. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, as a tower rush advocate, bro, Chloe Towers kind of ruined the tower rushes. I can't even lie. Like he started kind of ruining them. I can't even lie. Just
What
the
like so?
punishment.
I mean, I can see what you mean. Well, for like zone 10, like there's like
Yeah.
Mach 9, where if you fail kind of like once, it's just like over.
Exactly.
And then same thing with overcoming world's imperfections. Especially because that's at the end too. Yeah, that's. I mean, I kind of get it. I mean, I feel like it's gotten to a point where these towers are just not meant to be
Yeah.
played back to back. Like, you know, I mean, I like that the option's there for people who want to do it, but it's not something I would probably ever do,
Especially
unless there was something attached to it that I would actually care about having.
Yeah, especially because they don't even have badges. That's the thing.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they had badges, because I would do them if they had badges. Like, honestly, I feel like that's enough of an incentive to me, but I can also understand why they don't have them.
I get that. And also, like, the time lost area is kind of like, just.
I would, I would never do those.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's terrible. There's so many of them.
I get it.
Yeah, I've seen people take like over 8 hours on. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't play monthly towers for 8 hours straight. I feel like I would lose my mind.
Fair enough. Well, do you still play Beastworm Simulator?
B-Swarm. Kind of. I mean, I played a lot this current Beesmas, like at the start of it, when it, because like it was kind of me and my friends doing it all together, and I progressed like a ton. I went from having like the porcelain stuff all the way to having all the best stuff, including like coconut canister, gummy boots, Tide Popper. I think the only like gear I'm missing now is coconut belt, but I haven't really played too much. I've just been like logging in daily though, just to keep like the gingerbread house running, and because I have the offline voucher, and yeah, it's just I don't really play it too much anymore, just because it's so grindy. It's something you can like only really do in like bursts. Like you have a burst of motivation for it, you play it for a little bit, and then just don't play it, and then the cycle repeats. It's mainly just Beastmas.
Yeah, also macros and stuff. Do you use a macro?
Yeah, I have Revolution macro, and I've used it quite a few times, but like I don't really know how to do it like super properly. I just kind of like set it up to go to Pine Tree, and then I just leave it on overnight, and then come back, and I'll have like 1,000 million honey. But
Damn.
yeah, not so much anymore nowadays. But I definitely did used to do that, like start a Beesmas.
Alrighty.
Alright, so next we will like ask you some like pretty niche questions. Like especially Will has been like really like researching stuff for this. So yeah.
Okay.
So first question, will you come back to Omicron?
Wow, that's interesting. I don't even know how you guys even knew that. Oh, I think it was in the description of my bloodbath. Maybe. I still think that level's really cool, and I was still able to make a lot of progress on it, but I haven't played it in forever. And again, that's kind of one of those things, like, when you asked me earlier if I was going to do anything harder in GD, like, that might be the ultimate goal there, but I also don't know if I want to set that expectation for myself, because that level's hard. It's really long, it's really difficult. I don't know. Maybe. We will see.
Alright.
We'll see. Alright. Is the ToH Alien Radiance guide ever coming out?
I don't know what happened to it. I'm going to be so honest with you. Like, I remember making it, and then what happened to it? Like, I edited it or something like that, and then it was just gone. Like, it just disappeared off the face of the planet. I don't know what happened to it.
It's just gone. Damn.
I don't know what happened to it. I mean, again, that tower's how old now? Like, at least 5 years or something. 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't really think I need to. Like, there's probably already plenty, right? Like, I feel like if you search up Alien Radiance guide, you get quite a few things. So yeah, I don't know. There's no reason to.
Alright. Okay. So thought on La Criatura.
Sorry, what?
Thought on what are your thoughts on La Criatura?
I have no idea what you're referring to.
It's in the Tower
well-
of Oblivion secret ending.
Oh, is it the little entity that chases you?
Yep, on the
in, like, the
you know
house
the
segment?
Halloween map. Yeah, that one.
Oh, it's annoying.
Dude,
It's really annoying, actually.
The reason I asked is because, like, in the description, and I remember when I played this, I remember seeing La Criatura, and you said, all my homies hate La Criatura. So I just thought it would be funny to ask.
It's I don't really remember. I don't really know if it outruns you, but like sometimes it can also like teleport, I think.
Yeah,
And
that section is so annoying.
It's really annoying, especially because I remember one of the things you need to get is in like a crevice, and if it's not like far away from you, like it'll just get you. in
Yeah,
there.
dude. Oh my
And
god, that part.
It's so annoying. Like that part is not so fun. Like I love Tower of Oblivion. It's one of my favorite towers in the game.
Mhm.
But like that part specifically, God, it's so annoying. It's cool, but it's annoying.
Fair enough. Well, another one of these. Will you return to Tav Jukun Deglui or Torah?
Jokun de Glui or Tora. I forgot about those because I started playing those when I was like not like super good at the game. I feel like I don't remember what my hardest was when I did them, but like I feel like if I were to come back to them, I could do them pretty easily. Maybe I would come back to Jokun de Glui. I just never remembered about it because like I got to 5 or something like that and then just didn't play it. But like that'd be a cool tower to beat. And then Tora, I don't think I'll ever beat Tora. That tower, it's so annoying. It just sucks to play. I mean, like I don't think I really have to explain why. It just sucks to play. I don't know. I don't really care. Jokun de Glui maybe, Tora no. So yeah.
Yeah, Torah is
basically it.
also super long and like I don't know.
So, did someone beat your Steeple of Flourishing Wastelands world record?
Has someone or did someone?
Did someone?
Did someone? I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe
Yeah.
I just thought maybe you would know since you had the
I
world
mean-
record at some point.
We could check real quick.
It's
I feel like
16.com.
I feel like someone might have, but I feel like also maybe not because it's just like why would anyone want to speedrun Steeple Flourishing Wastelands? I don't even know why I did it. It was just like, oh, I just did it because I don't know, I just had fun playing it. I mean, it's one of the least fun.
Did you get
Oh, I see.
did you get the speedrunner role from it?
In the EToH server?
Yeah.
I don't think I did. I think it was gone already. Didn't they
Oh,
get rid of it like
yeah,
a
they
long
got
time
rid
ago?
of it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It still says I have a world record. It's not
Mm.
the world record, but it's in one of the categories. It's in oh no, this is first, second, third. I thought there was like a legacy something category, but yeah, no. Someone did beat it by
Wait, now I
quite
want
a
to see this too.
decent margin. They beat it by like over 30 seconds.
Oh,
I have no idea
damn.
how they did it that fast. Because I thought I did it really fast, but oh well.
Starbound Dice is beating you. You gonna get that world record back? Nah.
No, they can have it.
Yeah.
I have no will or want to play that Steeple again. I mean, I don't even think it's that bad. I know it was one of the less favored ones in Garden of Ishol, but
Yeah.
they can have it. They can have it.
They can have it. Alright, so this next one, I'm gonna send a video here, and I kind of just want you to explain what the hell is this video and what is going on.
Oh, this video. I just used to upload whatever the hell I wanted. I was trying to play this tiered obby, and it was really bad, and I was really bad at it. And there was just two of my dumbass friends just singing in the background. And for some reason I thought that was so funny that I had to upload it. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where like I look at it and then I look back at it and I'm like, wow, this is so cringe. I don't want to look at this. But
Yeah, that's fair.
but like I'm not gonna like get rid of them or anything. I think it's good to just have them there because sometimes it's nice to look back at them and just be like, yeah. It's kind of silly.
Nostalgia.
So, do you still play JK's Pathetic Steeples, and are you still a curator?
I think I still have the curator role for the game, but the game itself has been gone for years.
Oh damn.
The owner of it moved on to like other things, and the game.
Yeah,
I think the
fair.
game itself got taken down. I don't really
Probably.
remember what happened to it, but
Damn.
like, it was just kind of gone. But I do think I think I'm still in the server, and I think I still have the curator role. But obviously, I haven't really looked at it in like a million years. So, yeah.
Damn. R.I.P. JK's pathetic steeples.
Yeah.
Alright. Where did you go on your road trip in August 2021?
Okay, I went to Tennessee with some friends. That I assume you're referring to the Cats video.
Yep.
Yeah. We went to I went to Tennessee with some friends, and we went to just like different places. It was mainly just a road trip, but the destination was Tennessee. And we just did a bunch of different things, and there was just some, like, if I remember correctly, it was just wild cats that were just around, and you could, like, you know, pet them, and like they would let you like get close to them and stuff like that. I just thought it was cool. I don't know. It's like, again, one of those random things I just
Yeah.
uploaded just because I wanted to.
I think that's the first video that I saw, like one of the random ones, and I was like, wait, this is really interesting. And, you know, I kind of want to tie it into this question. Have you seen the two cats, Cheeseburger and Trixie, since?
No, I have not been back.
Oh, unfortunate. It would be cool, though, to have, like, a sequel.
That would be cool. Maybe I would upload that.
Nah. Enough.
Alright. Who is the person in the face reveal joke video?
That is one of my friends. I don't know if I want to name drop them
No, you don't have
specifically.
to.
It's just one of my friends. Again, another random bullcrap upload. Oh, let's just do this for fun. You know, type thing.
Yeah, I actually, for like a second, I thought that was real, because I didn't read the whole title. But yeah.
It was so poorly lip synced and stuff like that
Yeah, I
too.
did
But
see
a lot
that
of people believed it, and I thought that was hilarious.
No way, actually? What?
Yeah.
There ain't no way, bro.
No.
Alright. This is a pretty niche one. Who is Donkey915?
Donkey915 is just one of my friends that I met back in like 2020 when I had like it was he joined my server at one point, and he was just kind of like a fan of me, I guess, and then like I just became friends with him over time, and we still talk, not like super regularly. I mean, like, he's busy with college, I'm busy with college, but we still do talk. I was actually talking to him last night, and yeah, just one of my friends. It's kind of it. This is all the lore.
Fair
There.
enough.
Alright. Can we expect more vlogs?
Sorry, what was that?
Can we expect more vlogs?
More vlogs? No, I doubt it. Because especially when like I feel like I wasn't like super like popular in the community back when I made those. I mean, maybe I was, maybe that was more of a prime era, but especially with my like standing, like especially like as a moderator for the game, I feel like it'd be kind of bad if I did stuff like that, like kind of like putting myself out in the open like that. I mean, obviously not sharing like too much information, but
Just linking your home
You know.
address, yeah.
I also don't really have anything else to. I don't really have anything else to do.
Have you
there.
been to places since?
I've gone on a few cruises to like some like islands or whatnot, but like there was obviously nothing. I just didn't really feel like recording anything. Just like there was nothing exciting about it, and it's also just something that's changed. Like I would upload random crap and stuff. I just don't really do that anymore. I guess it's just a part of just getting older. I don't really know.
Yeah. And I guess I
Yeah,
can
well-
also ask now, like, what countries have you been to?
What countries have I been to? I don't think I've necessarily been outside of like the United States,
US?
but like
Fair.
I've been to places like I've been to like Aruba, I've been to some like tropical islands like St. Thomas and Dominican Republic,
Nice.
stuff like that. But I don't think I've necessarily left United States though.
I mean, do you
Alright.
want to at some point?
Yeah, I definitely would like to. I think that would be interesting. One of the places I wanted to visit was Japan. I think Japan's so cool.
Yeah, Japan
And
is
it'd be
such a
really-
cool country, dude.
It would be really, really, really cool to go there one day. But like,
Same.
obviously, you know, I have to get it. I have to finish my degree. we gotta do stuff.
We gotta do stuff in real life, man.
Stuff to do.
You can't play EToH all day, EToH all day.
No.
Right.
Damn.
So, who is Lime Creeper 12?
Line Creeper 12 is another one of my friends. He was also friends with Donkey 915. He knows him in real life. And there was like a they were like a trio. It was like Donkey 915, Lime Creeper 12, and Mutant Pugs. I don't know if you guys know Mutant Pugs. He's also done some uploads.
Don't think
But-
so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't really expect that. But yeah, they were like a group of friends. They all know each other. And then I just ended up becoming like friends with them. You know, just like as like an online friend, and we still talk and stuff like that. Again, just another friend.
All right.
Yeah, fair enough. Thought there will be a little bit more lower, but you know.
Yeah, there's not a lot
I mean,
to
yeah,
it.
you
It's
can't really do like you can't have.
that's kind of how it
more
is.
for everyone. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna now go into like the actual like very niche, because I went through, and I'll just be honest, I went through all of your videos just trying to find information, anything niche that I could ask. So you know, okay, maybe this one isn't as niche, but why did you start unlisting your like recent YouTube streams?
Recent YouTube streams, like
Like
what?
You know the new like some 4 towers, for example, or like some of the like streams back then, I guess.
I don't know. Oh, so like I think my last one I did was Journey's End, right?
Yeah, I guess that too, because I couldn't really find like any of your old like newer streams.
I guess just because they're like on like the front page. It's nothing really deep. It's just like they're like on the front page. Like if you look at my channel, if you go to like the videos thing, you could see like all the videos like listed out. I think I just did that just to clean it up. Like I didn't want like streams and videos on it because I just like the look of it just being normal videos just in a row, you know. Nothing too deep, just kind of just for neatness, I guess.
Fair enough.
All right.
I get that.
So, when are you jumping off of Tower Fighting Nightmares IRL?
Maybe 6 or 7 years.
Oh my God, bro. What? Okay, what?
Jason!
Why do we invite this guy, yo? No, I'm joking.
Chill.
Yeah, so, we better see that, you know.
If I don't see that, I'm gonna be mad.
You'll see it. I'll make sure of it.
Let's go.
Alright, do you still participate in raids?
No, because I don't think anyone does them anymore.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I've talked to some friends about this too before. Like if there were like actual like popular raid servers, because it's just like they just like fizzled out or something, I would totally do them again. I think they're super fun.
They are.
But like especially that all SC raid that happened. I mean, obviously it didn't go like completely perfectly, but like that was like I had to sit at the top of TOIM for like 4 hours or something like that. But it was just I don't know, it was really fun. And I really like doing the raids. And I remember I think I used to be a host in one of them, but that server's been long gone. So
Damn.
yeah. If they were to come back, I don't even know how they would. But if they were to, I would definitely be interested in doing them again.
I will say I thought it was a bit funny, you know, your all terrifying tower raid, and it was just 3 towers. I found that a little bit funny, like back then.
I mean, it was only 3 towers, right?
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
Friday Nightmares, Impossible Movement, and Inception. Yeah,
3 tower raid W.
awesome. I mean, that was big back then, right? Like
Yeah, it was.
all three of them. They were like the 3 hardest. Like, I mean, there was like TOER and I think TOGF. But
That was kinda
they were
big.
like some of the hardest towers, right? Yeah,
Exactly,
like
that
that was big.
All right, so do you still speak in Epic Gang?
No, that server's been down for a while. I think I put that server into like archive for a while, but that ended up like at the end of 2020, Epic Gang ended up becoming like a group chat that I had with a bunch of other people who I like made a connection with, and then that ended up turning into a server, which I still am in to this day, and I still look at it fairly frequently. It's not like super active anymore, but like there's still a few friends that I still talk to there, and just like not obviously not as much as I used to, but like still kind of like keep up with and talk to them occasionally.
Fair enough. All right. What was with you and getting far and hard towers back then?
What was with me and getting? What do you mean by that?
Like, why did you get far and like a lot of hard towers back in the day?
Like what? Like
Is there a reason why, or?
why I got far in them?
Yeah, and then just like didn't, like.
Never beat them?
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean.
Like what? I don't really know what you're referring to.
I don't know. There's just like a bunch of your old uploads where you got to like floor 4 of or what am I saying? Suffering outside, and then it was just like I got to floor 2 of TOR. I don't know. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but like,
Oh, just random like progress
Yeah.
videos like that. I think that can just be, coupled up to just readable crap uploads. Just like things I wind up like I was like, oh, I made it to 2 of TOER. I think it was the hardest tower at the time. It might have been, might not have been. I don't really know. But yeah, it was just random things I would upload. I've beaten both elongated runs and suffering outside since then. Sometimes I just wouldn't record like every single thing I did, but like I would end up completing them, I think.
All right, so next question. Will you come back to the Tower of Hell?
The Tower of Hell?
Yep.
I don't think I will, because that's another thing. Like I actually thought about that in recent times, because that's another thing that's on the ultra hard badge list. The Tower of Hell is just, I don't like Tower of Hell. It's so annoying because all the difficulty comes from just like weird insta kills and like stupid hitboxes, and like it's so much of that. And sometimes there can be like really bad stage transitions, and it's so long. And then if I get up like 70% through or something like that, like I just like hit like a random insta kill or whatever, like I'm not gonna be happy. Like I'm not gonna want to do it again. So probably not.
All right.
Hold on. I was doing something. Is your Tower of Eternal Suffering rewind video still your best video in your opinion?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest, you probably know more about like my history than like I do, because like I don't remember a lot of the stuff that I used to do, but like I think I definitely put some effort into making that. I don't know if I consider it the best thing I've made though. I don't know what I would consider the best thing I've made, but maybe it would be that. I feel like from a more practical standpoint, like from like useful, like in terms of usefulness, I think some of the guides that I've made are better. Like my TOGF guide that has like 11,000, 12,000 views. I feel, and I still like occasionally get comments on that saying like, hey, I just like beat the tower from like floor 2 or something like that thanks to this. And it's like I just like seeing that. Like I think that's I like that. I knowing that I helped somebody beat the tower. I think that's nice. So I would consider that probably my best one. But like if we're talking like purely from like an editor standpoint, it might be that Eternal Suffering video.
All right.
Enough.
So, do you still speak to Damjom and Dark Gemini?
Damjom, not really. I used to speak to them quite a bit, but I haven't talked to them. I mean, I still sometimes talk to them, but it's not super often at all. They have like other friend groups and whatnot. And Dark Gemini, not much at all really either. But he's in the server that I mentioned earlier, that what Epic Gang turned into. He's in that server, but he doesn't really type there very much. But I have him like on Snapchat as well. So, and sometimes like he'll send like something stupid and I'll respond to that.
Oh,
W Snapchat.
Yeah.
All right. And actually, this is actually wait, I missed one. When you hit 100 subscribers, did you ever think you were gonna hit 1,000?
Probably not. I wasn't really I didn't really know how any of it worked. I was just a dumb kid doing whatever. I didn't really think I would ever like continue it for that long to actually have like a lasting impact on like the community and stuff like that. But I ended up still enjoying it and still just doing things, and then people just enjoyed what I was doing, and then that got more and more of a following. And yeah, I guess I would say no, but also like it was reasonably foreseeable that it would have happened.
Yeah. Wait, I was gonna ask something, I forgot. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, is that still the questions?
No, the last one, the
Oh.
very last one.
Oh, okay. So
Last one.
we ask this every time.
No, the other one, Bob.
What do you mean? What do you mean the
Alright,
third one?
I'll just ask you. What happened to the GDDP EToH
Oh!
version you and your friends made?
Oh, sorry.
Wow, that's niche. It's still, I think it still exists under a different like a different document. Obviously hasn't been updated in, okay, yeah, I found it right here. This hasn't been updated in, God, I don't even know how long. It's been a million years. But we just kind of made it, and it was just kind of something that I was like, yeah, I'll just put that out there. Maybe someone will find use in it.
Mm.
You know, I don't know if anyone ever did, and I guess it doesn't really matter. But we kind of just made it for fun, you know? Just like, oh yeah, GD has this. Let's make one for EToH. It's,
Tough.
you know, it's kind of like the same thing, you know?
Nice. Well, that's actually all the questions we've written down. We have one extra one that I asked for everyone, and then after that, it's kind of just, free time.
Right.
All right, Bob, do you want to ask it this time?
Yeah, sorry. So, what is your music taste?
What is my music taste? Interesting question. I would consider a lot of what I listen to be under like rock or like anything in kind of under that rock umbrella, like specifically pop rock. I like pop rock a lot, alt rock, stuff like that. I like some rap. It's not like a ton, but like some very specific Playboi Carti songs,
Respect.
Denzel Curry.
Ooh.
I like those too. It's kind of all over the place, really, though, because like I usually like music a lot more than I don't. Like as long as it's not like something like Sweet Carolina remix, like I'll be fine with it. You know.
Sweet Carolina remix. Nice.
I mean, I honestly agree with your music taste because, like, I also listen to like. Actually, I don't know. It's maybe similar. I listen to indie rock. I think it's also like something like pop rock. I also listen to like a bit of metal, and I also listen to like a bit of rap. So yeah, fair enough. I see.
Nice.
Yeah, we've had very different tastes on this show with the people we've interviewed, definitely.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I was also a little bit scared that I had like too many questions because I knew that you had to go rock climbing like in some time, so I was scared it was gonna like go over, but we are in time. So
Yeah,
that's
we still have some time. I mean, like I don't really
Yeah.
have to leave until like
Yeah.
4:15. So like a few 30 minutes or so.
Well, I
But
hope you-
yeah, I didn't think it would go that long. I mean, I was a little worried when you told me that it was gonna be delayed by like an hour. But like, then I looked at some of the other ones, and some of them, like only one of them really went to like 2 hours. Some of the other ones
Yeah.
were like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So
usually,
I wasn't too worried about that.
Usually, just depends how like talkative the person also is, like that we're interviewing, how much we have asked. So not
Right?
really-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hope I was
everyone.
able to provide you guys with what you wanted, though.
Yeah, you know, when you said that you didn't really think you had, what we wanted here, we don't really. We've talked to players, we've talked to content creators. We're also trying to more talk to builders, like we talked to Flaming Long. So we're trying to get like variety here.
Right. Yeah. I assume you guys probably wanted kind of more like the mod side of it, which like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind have had to being able to talk about it, but like, I just don't know what I can or should say about it. Like, it's a very hazy line. I just
as much as you can, like.
Yeah. Because we are, me and Bob are curious because we have never talked to like someone higher up.
Yep.
Like, Bob, do you have anything extra? Because I really...
what are like your favorite rock artists or groups?
my favorite rock artists. There's only one that I can like think of right now.
Huh?
I mean, one of their name. It's a little band called Envoy. They're like I would not assume anyone would know anything about them. They're like underground supreme, but I'd say they're probably my favorite band. I just really enjoy their music, and that's like the pop rock kind of thing. I don't even know what they are, but I also listen to a lot of 21 Pilots. I don't really know what they make, but just like especially one of their most recent things, Breach. That's like my favorite album of all time. I love it.
All right.
So yeah, just kind of things like that.
Okay.
I'm low-key out. Like I thought I would have more to say, but I kind of just don't.
I mean, there's nothing much to.
I was thinking that you might have had like a bit more info because you have a lot of stuff on your channel. You used to post a lot, so I was like, I did look through all of it, but I feel like you keep the other stuff kind of better hidden, if that makes sense.
I don't really know if it's. I feel like it's not like so much better hidden as it is just I don't remember a lot. Like my memory sucks. I'm just gonna be so honest with you. Like
Damn.
I don't really look back at my past stuff just because it's just like I don't know. I don't like looking back at it. I've never been one looking back at past things. Like if I see like a message from me back in like 2019,
oh my
I'm
God.
just like like I don't want to see that crap, bro. Like I used to talk like a bot.
Dude.
So
everyone did. Wait, how old are you? Because I was actually curious.
I am 22.
Okay.
Damn Unkin here.
I know. I'm literally withering away.
What was I trying to say?
I mean, me and Will are pushing 20 pretty much.
What are you talking about, buddy?
No. Don't act like it. We're.
Alright, buddy. Yeah, we are getting old.
We're also getting old.
Or whatever you want to say.
It's rough.
Yeah, dude. I've been playing this game for so long, man.
I know it's been like it was like in my entire like late adolescence, and like it's still like a decent portion, like a big part of my life.
Actually,
and it's like I don't know how I still playing it, like I still play it as much as I do, or just like how like big of an impact it's had on me.
Exactly. Actually, I removed this, but I kind of want to ask now. Do you still play monthly challenges?
Monthly challenges? Nah. There's like a special. That's also one of the things with the new EToH update. I guess could be like there's just like no point in playing monthly challenges. Like they give you like tickets, I guess, and I guess the only reason I feel like you'd ever do it is if you want to get the badges for like 8 in a month or 16 in a month. Like there's like because you could just beat towers and you'll get so much more. Like I could do all the monthly challenges, which would take so much more time than it would be for me to rebeat something like Double Trouble and get more than I would have from all the other monthly challenges. It's like it's just not worth it. I feel like if you're like a better player.
I get that. Well, I actually just forgot that I low-key had to go watch a movie with my family in like a bit. So I guess If you have anything final you want to say, Fuzzy, you can go ahead now, because I think I'm going to wrap the interview up then. I think I've gotten through all that I wanted to.
Yeah. I don't really know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, like, just thanks for having me on. I mean,
Of course.
I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but I enjoyed talking about everything. I feel like I don't really like interact with like the YouTube space anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like it was just nice talking about it all again and just
Yeah.
like kind of covering it all, you know, and having like more introspective on it.
It's just more like niche for people who are like big fans to get to know the people they watch.
Right, yeah.
Well, but yeah, the pleasure's ours, and I'm very happy that we did this, and I'm glad to have you on here.
Yeah,
Of
thank you.
course, thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
Good
It
to
was
hear.
fun.
Well,
Yeah, thank you for like taking the time.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah, of course.
of course. Well, I'm gonna wrap the episode up now.